Hello everyone, welcome to the Weekly Guest Podcast. My name is Edward Daniel. It's a pleasure to be here again today. Thank you for taking time out to listen. On this week's podcast, I have the pleasure of introducing you to Kate Waters. Kate Waters is founder of Eskimo Kandy. Welcome, Kate. How are you?
I'm amazing, thank you.
Brilliant. Now, you are founder of Eskimo Kandy, which is a global representative and management for inspirational people. Can you tell us a little bit more about what Eskimo Kandy provides and how your business actually came about?
Yes, by all means. Eskimo Kandy is there to support the world's leading game-changing business people. They could be business people, they could be spiritual gurus, they could be speakers. Essentially, the thing that binds them together is that they are helping humanity grow.
How can we help humanity grow? What's your thoughts on that?
Personally, I truly believe that the more we focus on what we are passionate about, the more we drill down to kind of what we really enjoy and we focus on that from a business perspective, that will consciously help humanity grow. I can use my own experience as testament to that. Eskimo Kandy came about. I had a career in the city. I worked in recruitment for 15 years. I was a board director of a big business called Eden Brown. And we were bought out by venture capitalists, and I got to the point actually it wasn't fulfilling my values, my needs, and I came out of the city and I really focused on what I was passionate about. I'd always had a huge interest in personal development, in transformational leadership, and a sort of series of synchronicities really led me to setting up this Eskimo Kandy.
Now, Eskimo Kandy looks to support spirituality, inspirational individuals. What are the factors, criteria in assessing someone as such?
For me, it has to be somebody that I really resonate with. Personally, I have to believe in their message. I will obviously meet every single person I represent. And it's, to be honest with you, gut feeling.
Now, the aim of Eskimo Kandy is to assist your clients in developing a global presence. How do you do that?
I am naturally, my profile is a supporter profile, and I'm a connector. Became kind of really clear to me quite early on that I naturally saw synergy, and I've always developed huge networks. I'm part of some larger groups, ATL, Evolutionary Business Council, so my network is not just kind of European based, it's very much spreading to the US and Canada.
Now, at Eskimo Kandy, you assist your clients in getting their message out to the world, allowing your clients to stay focused on what is important to them. Since setting up last June, what has been your success stories to date? And are you working on something interesting now?
Of course, loads of things. We focus on three main areas. As you said, the kind of aim is to free our clients up to do what they love. I truly believe everyone should focus on what they love. We focus on three main areas. So we help people get book deals. We also look at awards to get recognition for actually what they're doing, and also productization. So by productization, a lot of these people are at the point where they have an amazing message and they really are helping other people, but it's important that we get that message out to as many people as possible. And obviously through productization, we can reach more people than they can just by purely talking to individuals. Now,
your previous experience is truly quite extensive, with a background in psychology and experience in corporate recruitment training and in HR. With the added experience of working your way up through the business. As a result of your perspective, that must have been a valuable asset, not just to Eskimo Kandy, but also to other businesses you're involved in. Executive Director of ATL Europe and partner at Austin HR Consulting. Would you agree? And there are obviously some overlapping transferable skills beneficial to all these three businesses.
Yes, absolutely. I truly believe that everything we do in our lives is it's there to support us. And when you look back at your life, there are reasons you go through things. For me, my kind of natural abilities has always been spotting synergy, synchronicities, connections, collaborations. And the way that my kind of three different interests line up. ATL is the Association of Transformational Leaders. It's an offshoot of the Transformational Leadership in the States, which was set up by Jack Canfield in 2004. Jack Canfield wrote Chicken Soup for Your Soul, Success Principles. He created a peer group for people doing transformation work essentially, if you're helping humanity grow, it can be a lonely place. So this peer group was set up to support those people, and I now run the European version of that. We've only been going for 1 year, but the uptake has been phenomenal. We have 42 members in 15 different countries, and I'm just about to go, our third event I'm planning currently, which will be in Amsterdam, which is very exciting.
Wow. Now, what is the kind of feedback you've received from your clients? You've showcased the results of such increased must be fairly obvious to them. How have your clients been able to evaluate the impact?
Well, one particular example is I work with a chap called Derek Mills. He is a Hay House author, and he wrote a book called The 10-Second Philosophy. And essentially, again, Derek talks about being your true self. And when we tune into who we are and what we are, we really can make a difference. So with Derek, we're in the process of productizing every single thing he does. And obviously for me, it's about helping him spread his message. So connecting him into opportunities where he obviously can talk to more people and get that message out.
Now, you assist clients with their strategic planning, personal branding, and interpersonal dealing. Is it a case that to secure your services on a one-time basis and walk away with the tools they need, or is it more of an ongoing process? Checking in with Eskimo Kandy to assess their continual process and progress.
I always take a long-term approach. Life is not about obviously it's about the here and now, but it's long-term in relation to people, and it's all about creating relationships. So initially, when I talk to a client and meet with a client, I look at and assess where they are and essentially how I can support them. Everybody's different. Everybody's at different stages. So we set up a strategic plan for the next 6 months and look to achieve different things for different clients.
Now, on the whole, you have some really impressive recommendations from clients. Your work really does speak for itself. Have you found Eskimo Kandy securing clients as a result of these or other satisfied client referrals? I mean, is it the case that clients seek you out rather than having to look for them?
Yeah, I'm really lucky in that sense. So far, so good. I'm actually very, very choosy about who I work with because, as I said, I think it's very important that you totally believe and you're totally aligned with the person that you're working with. So if there is any doubt, I'll always absolutely love to help people, love to advise people. But yes, I've been very fortunate that people have recommended me. And amazingly, actually, the more you're on your path, the more these people just appear.
Now, do you only tend to work with individual entrepreneurs and speakers, or are there some larger organisations that cause you, or other causes that you've assisted with?
Through Eskimo Kandy, it tends to be individuals. Again, I go about setting up project teams for those individuals to help their growth. Through my other venture, Austin HR, we tend to work with larger corporates. And what is happening now, the beautiful thing is that the wonderful members of ATL, so to give you an example, I work with an amazing woman called Jo Simpson. She does values-based leadership. She will go into an organisation, large, small, look at the values of that organisation. She will then talk to the senior management about how they want to actually feed those values out and communicate those values to their members or their employees. And then once your employees are in alignment with the values of the organisation, the productivity goes through the roof. So for me, my vision and why I feel I'm kind of on this earth is to drive transformation through different sectors. So through Eskimo Kandy, I very much drive transformation by supporting the world's leading transformational leaders. And again, I'm starting to get into TV, to film, to the mainstream. And then obviously through Austin HR and ATL, I take these wonderful, amazing people and put them into large corporates. And then from there, we're driving change through the private sector.
Now, what type of clients would you like to meet then?
What type of clients would I like to meet? Game-changing people playing, who are really driving humanity forward. That's kind of my goal and aim. And
very ambitious.
Yeah, I believe you don't play small. Life's not here. You're not here to play small.
Now, what does the future hold for you and Eskimo Kandy and your other projects?
The future holds for me, as you said, I don't play small, so I'm already starting to play on an international level. I would like that to grow and continue. I am starting to travel all over the world, and I'd love that to continue. Personally, I would love to see myself at some stage standing on stage and obviously helping other people grow and continue their message or continue their kind of growth path. the world is a massive place, and I continue to play big in it.
Fantastic. And lastly, Kate, what piece of advice would you give to someone starting out in business?
Oh, that's easy. Focus on what you love. Life is not meant to be difficult. You know, what are you passionate about? What lights you up inside? If it doesn't light you up, don't do it. You know, and the more you focus in on that, you know, you don't mind working 12-hour days because you're passionate about it, and you know, and also it has to be something that you truly believe in, because otherwise it's just not going to work.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kate. So that's all from me, Edward Daniel, and it's bye from Kate Waters.
Goodbye.
Have a terrific week.